Can you dig it, sucker?
You're listening to the Hall of Fame. Here's Booker T and Brad Gilmore.
Here was Tony Khan at the same press conference talking about you.
And it's funny. I think I told this story, but if I haven't, I like, it was like, exactly. I can't echo what Dax said enough about some of the great legends. One person who's fairly outspoken about stuff when he doesn't like something in AEW, but at times when he has, and to be totally fair, but I think he's known as being at times a critic of AEW, is Booker T. And I have tons of respect for Booker T. I've been watching him since I was 7 years old or 8 years old, going home after school, like rushing home to watch Global Wrestling Federation when Booker T and Stevie Ray, before they were even known as Harlem Heat. And going back all the way to Gary Hart and Sebastian. And so I've been a fan since I was a little boy of Booker T and his brother, Stevie Ray. And he's been vocal. And actually, one of the first times I met him and talked to him, at least since I was a little kid, first time certainly when I was a professional wrestling promoter, was on Chris Jericho's cruise. And he was quite adamant that I should have signed Mercedes Martinez. And I was pointing out to him that, okay, so I really liked her. So in 2019, we just didn't have that budget. She signed not long after that, and I just kind of missed the boat. I told him, I was like, I really liked her, and honestly, if that TV money had come in sooner, I would have done it, honestly. And I looked him in the eye. He's, of course, worked with her, really respected her. So I hope I've vindicated in his eyes that I've done right by her and by giving her some opportunities, and that's all I've done. She's earned them, believe me. She's earned these opportunities, but by booking the matches that she deserved, and she's been a great champion for us. Serena Deeb also, 2 great championship matches. She's definitely deserving of being a champion. She's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And both Thunder Rosa at Double or Nothing and here at Death Before Dishonor, again, Serena Deeb in both championship matches has been outstanding challenger, and she could challenge for any title in the world at any time. She's a great wrestler and great match. And Mercedes, great pro. Like I said, tons. And I'm echoing Dax's point. I would just beat that into the ground that, like, Booker T has earned the right to criticize or say whatever he wants about anybody in the world of professional wrestling, and I take it all as constructive, including what he said about Mercedes, which I took to heart. So I hope he knows I was listening to him.
Wow, you know what, man? You know what, Tony Khan. I look at this guy as being a guy that's trying to help the business in his own way, of course, but more importantly, at the end of the day, guys got jobs. Guys could take care of their families. Guys could make money. Guys could be seen on television. Guys could parlay that success into something else. So not one time on this show, not one time, and I appreciate that from Tony Khan more than anything. Not one time on this show have I ever disrespected Tony Khan. Have I?
Not that I can remember.
Never. You're never going to hear me do that because I don't, talk about this kind of stuff on a personal level or anything like that. Stuff that I've said about AEW has never been like to grind AEW and make AEW seem like they're a bad place or anything like that. All the people that's in AEW, even CM Punk. You know what I mean? As much as people think I don't like CM Punk, you don't hear me talking about CM Punk, I'm serious, because but then again, if CM Punk came on and did something and I saw something from a constructive criticism perspective, like when CM Punk came on and did the promo, and I say, man, I feel like he missed a moment that he could have made, a feel good moment for AEW alone. And I voiced my opinion on that. Is that personal criticism towards CM Punk? No, that's a constructive criticism towards the game, which is this wrestling thing that we do. But yeah, man, I know we got to take a break. I appreciate that, Tony Khan, and there again, man, that's a guy that I know I'll see him on the street, see him in the airport, and I'll go up to him and I shake his hand and say, hey, man, how you doing, man? What's going on, man? Hey, man, good luck and on your success and whatnot. That's what it would be like if I were to see Tony Khan anywhere. So there again, I appreciate those kind words. Stick around, guys. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker?
You're listening to the Hall of Fame. Here's Booker T and Brad Gilmore.
What's up, this Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer. I know you're checking out The Shine, checking out The Gloss. I want to thank you guys for checking out Row on YouTube. Hey, don't forget to click and subscribe to check out all the latest content right here each and every week. Now, can you dig that, sucker?